All right, guys. So I apologize. My D recorder froze halfway through the recording. This happened to me yesterday when I was trying to record my expert and my master's rounds. So that's why I didn't have any videos for you then. We actually did decent on the back nine here, so I do want to show it. Now I'm gonna have to just show you the replays. So I'll try to describe as best as I can, how I set things up, but it's just not it's not going to be the same as just actually watching me play. So for here, I went full back, two right, and the ball guide kind of coming down just short of the hole. And I did adjust 9.5 rings, so I added one extra ring. And I did get the perfect, but with the 8.6 in wind, it stretched the ball guide out again, and we came just behind the hole. So I'm either going to have to figure out a little bit of a shorter landing position, or I'm going to have to add a little more into the adjustment. So that's hole 6. Nothing special on that hole. So we'll move on to hole 7. All right, so for hole 7, I've been aiming just to the left of the third rough cut, and we've been cutting it kind of close. And I know Jesse and a few other guys have clipped the rough. So I basically wanted to aim 2 extra rings or so to the left. So I tried actually aiming this time to the far left fringe cut, and we only had 10.5 wind, so we didn't have the wind to get to the green anyway, but it's a little bit of a safer shot if you want to make sure you get up close to the green. So we'll watch this. So you can see I'm full top, 3 right, and I'm just inside that far left rough cut. And full overpower, full power slice. So we're going to be safe away from the rough this time, but with only the 10.5 wind, we're not going to get the push to the green. But it's still, from here, a very decent shot, and it's very straight tailwind. So since our second shot is pretty straight tailwind, what I did was bring the rapier. These metal castle greens are very, very smooth, and you can top spin them without any risk of false ball guides or anything. I only have a rapier 6 on this count too. So what I did was I top spinned it with left spin to try to really straighten up the wind angle, and I just made a mid adjustment. So this is no overplay on here. So play, your adjustment spot on, and you'll be good. So you can see we full topped, not full top, but 6 or so, a decent amount of top, and then full left spin to try to even out the wind, make your angle a little bit better. And I think it was about a 4 ring adjustment here. So, and dead at the pin. So if you finish a little bit short of the green, it works because you have a pretty straight wind. So you can be off on your adjustment and still make it. So for hole 8, the best way that I've come up with is you got to look at the wind. So you got to turn your screen, and it's unfortunate the replay we can't do that. So I start with a Titan or a Kingmaker, depending on the wind. And if it's very side wind, you can get away with just a Titan or Kingmaker. I do like around 9-ish in wind. If you have, I had a Kingmaker on, and it was like 7, so I would play a Titan there. And if you're getting a slight headwind, then you're going to really want to go to a power 4 ball. So I had a pretty good headwind here, and I did switch to a firework ball, and it was right around 9 in wind, somewhere around there, which is perfect. And you go 14 rings on this shot. So if you have slight headwind, you're going to take a ring off of your hook shot. So 9 in wind is just over 5 rings, between 5 and 6. So you'll put that 5 and 6 to the left where you want to land, and then you'll move over 14 rings. And from what I've found, it's about 2 rings into the rough cut. You'll be able to see it, hopefully, where my aim finishes. So the wind should be around there. I played full top, 2 left. With a power 4 ball, I might take a little bit of top off or use like a Thor's Hammer 5 top, because this one, as you will see, comes in hot. But it is a perfect line. So I played full top, 2 left. There's my initial aim. 14 rings is basically 2 rings in the rough. I had a little bit less wind, so 8.3. If you have a little higher, 9, cheat over another half ring to the right. So full power slice or hook. Yeah. So perfect line, just obviously a little bit too hot. So if we do go with a power 4 ball, we're going to take some top off. If we stick with a Titan, I'll probably still use full top. So for hole 9 here, I myself and the other guys, Jesse, Jeff, and all them, we've had very inconsistent results on this shot. So we've all played it very similar wins. Sometimes we go really long all the way up to the rough with 6 topspin, and other times, you know, more topspin and you're really short. So I've been sticking to the 6 just in case. I'd rather have a little bit of a further back thorn than a rough iron from there. So it is pretty straight tailwind. So if you do run in the rough, if you adjust back a ring or a ring and a half, and you do hit perfect, you have a very good shot at the Alba, but I'd prefer to keep the thorn. So how I'm playing this is 6 top, 3 left, or 3 right, and I'm doing a 15 ring adjustment, and it's usually right around the furthest rough or slightly inside of it, and then a full power slice. So the previous video I had out, 6 top ran all the way up. You can see how far back it lands. I mean, that landed 20 or 30 yards behind where I landed the first time. I landed past the trees the first time I played the power slice on there. So that shot completely doesn't make sense to me whatsoever. However, you are still in short iron range. So for the second shot, I was close to max, and max was 6 rings. This is a straight adjustment, no overplay, no underplay. I've gotten the Alba several times with it. So I like to play about 2 back and 1 or 2 left to try to straighten up the wind a little bit. Aim at the cup and then make your adjustment. I adjusted 5.5 rings. I probably should have adjusted maybe 5, but I thought it was a pretty good adjustment. We just got a little bit unlucky. So try to straighten up the wind a little bit. Obviously, I didn't underpower it. That was just a replay glitch. So we were just ever so slightly over adjusted. But really close shot, and even a shot from there in Max Thorn or Hornet is still a really good shot at the Albatross, and one that I think we'll have to make both times on the weekend. So sorry the D recorder stopped. I know watching replays is not like watching real adjustments, so I will try to do a recording early tomorrow and hopefully get those at least 9 good holes out in expert for you guys, and then I still have my alt to play, but with the phone issues and stuff, it's been difficult. I tried to qualify last night in Masters on both accounts, and I shot a 10 on my alt. It was so bad. So ended up shooting a 14 on my main, and with a lot of issues too, missing some easy chips. But thanks for watching, guys.